Scottie, one of the better drivers of the golf ball. Maybe a touch right, though.
That's just fine. Just snuck inside that bunker.
From Eslov, Sweden.
There's a slight false front. This ball turning over a touch.
Oh, no. Oh, that's fortunate, Mark. It carried deep. So that's short left. It's down in that low area we've seen.
It's downhill, going to work left to right. Going to pick up speed over that ridge.
And Scheffler pours it in. How about that start? Scottie Scheffler at the second.
This from 154. A little mud on the back of the ball.
One big hop, and then the check.
Well, I tried to see something. I think if anything, maybe a touch left, but I don't think I'd get it out of the hole.
Well, he made that mistake, Mark. Thought it might have moved down towards the front part of the green, but it didn't.
Looks like it's behind the cup now, though. Disappointing par for Scottie Scheffler at the second.
Better than short, but could be a problem. But downwind off the right.
Best at controlling wedges in the game.
It's on a great line.
Just when you're that good.
High expectations, and he always measures up. Birdie for Scheffler at the third. It could have been 3 in a row. That's not the way he's thinking, though. Tough target here. Scheffler one back.
Yeah, doesn't like to hit a draw often, but will he turn it into that flag? Or else, how about we just hit it dead straight? The control he has of not only the distance, that's magnificent, but the club face. Results from these irons. It's going to move left, but at least you're coming up the slope. Oh, that might have not started on an intended line and then did bobble a little bit. Maybe not their styles, but their emotions. When they compete, they're very quiet, but there is that competitive. There's something bubbling.
Tee at 5.
Yeah, they've never changed. This tee shot does play quite a way downhill. 6 yards. It runs out of room. The water left here from 256.
And that goes left of the water. How? Wow, that's a 40-yard pull.
Green tilted back towards him.
That came out well.
And that was the risk you had to take on.
Scheffler for par now at 5.
More unpredictable than what both had expected.
Well, and short was a disaster. Long turns into a bogey. That's not the worst thing that could happen.
I just made a 6 on one of the easiest holes in the golf. No, what's the wind direction? Let's execute.
Killed it.
Just stay left of the bunker. Yes.
2 exceptional tee shots.
We see plenty of green to the right. Where this starts right at the flag. Just may need to get up a touch.
It's the ideal spot, really, if you were a little in doubt of what it was playing.
Now Scottie to tie for the lead.
Yeah, I had this outside the mark of Ludwig's, who actually moved it.
Good call, Carney. So he will stay at 1 under and 1 back.
I just don't think it's worth the risk. That kind of starts at the bunkers and working to the right.
certainly talk on the same level.
Scheffler's going.
Yeah, this is headed left. Winds in and off the right. Has to have some speed in this.
The requirements this week when you miss greens are going to be different.
So this is all about the speed here, as to if it's going to turn that much.
There's a whole lot of numbers out here on this course. Lots of bogeys seemingly everywhere. And Scheffler makes his par. Our tracing technology is provided by TrackMan.
And the wind's got it trying to turn it a little left.
Should be fine there. Yeah.
Slight uphill lie. There shouldn't be much in this.
There's the number, 51% of the time, but it's outside the top 100. Excellent.
1.5 feet. It's pretty good.
To his left, but probably going to hold it up against there. This starts down the left center. Needs to hang on, I believe. Maybe moving a touch left.
Yeah, it's going to run out of room with the driver.
A little bit more above Scottie's feet. It's coming out. Should get over that bunker. Now let's see if it releases.
Okay. Still quite a difficult 2-putt.
Setting it out there 2 or 3 feet left and just letting the ball work right to the hole.
Yeah, good judgment there, close to 45 feet. That was moving sideways at the end.
I would think Scottie going to start it at that bunker and let the ball work to the right. Yeah, likes this one. Should be good. Wind a little bit more left to right than in.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, and it has to be annoying, as he said. The one at 5, he stood in the middle of the fairway with an iron, and it went 60 yards left of the green.
How daunting can it be to him? But it's just, it looks a lot more troublesome than it actually is. This looks pretty well judged here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's not overwhelmed by much, and what touch. Doesn't bother him much, but he certainly pays attention to all the chatter. Well, that was incredible. A lot could have gone wrong there if you get a little off. Well, it's drifting right. Maybe the soft nature of the fairways prohibit it from going in the bunker or in the rough.
They try to turn it into it. This could be a little left of the flag. Come back.
Even with all that going on, certainly looked as though he controlled the distance reasonably well.
Going to try to move a little left. If so, not much, but it's mainly just slightly uphill.
Great stroke. Poured it in.
Never a doubt. And Scheffler's first birdie.
Yeah, and that's the big number. Get it over the penalty area. Yeah, this working left to right. It's not a great line for Scottie. Maybe a touch right.
That's a great shot. That's where everybody's looking. You're looking 3 or 4 steps past the flag. But Scottie Scheffler, no one's surprised. He was good at a very young age and is keeping it going.
You just never know. Just a touch left to right. We know, but it certainly has helped with the confidence and That's a lot what putting is about, B.A. Confidence.
Yes, and he looks very good over those.
Kind of a Redan green that goes from front right to back left. Good line.
Yeah, great bat. Good boy.
Perfectly judged. Nice, good call, Carney. Great read, great stroke from Scottie.
It's up the right side, and wind should push it back to hang on to the right side of the fairway.
Yes, sir, and no roll at all.
And this, not surprisingly, left of the flag, looking for some spin right. Here it comes.
Got it, needs to sit. There's another little ridge right there, might take it to the fringe. All right, stayed up.
Just a touch downhill. Should be turning slightly from left to right, maybe a cup or so.
I know, Scottie. So this group off to a really good start through 14.
Up fairway, created one level. Still a tough layup, but I just like what they've done here.
Yes, it's visually much better. Before, man, when you tried to lay it up, it was you couldn't see anything, and the fairways were real narrow, and that's a great layup from Scottie.
Take you out to the par 5 15th. Now third shot, Scottie Scheffler.
Had to lay up 87 yards to the hole. Took a look. Another great shot by Scheffler. Just tap in for birdie. And that gives him a share of the lead.
It's just playing straight down breeze. It's the 7 on from 211. Poor shot from Scheffler. It's a misjudgment. There's always a debate.
Back to 16.
It's the cleanup for par. 4 under, tied for the lead.
First two bunkers, let it work off that. And it definitely likes this one. Got some dark clouds out here now.
Oh, don't say that. No darkness when we watch Scottie Scheffler play. A lot of sunlight.
And he wasn't going to go long. Chance to take the outright lead with this putt. Just not one you can really be aggressive with. A ton of right to left break. It almost picks up speed as it starts breaking hard left.
They played 2 in Vegas in the same year.
And Tom Kim won them both.
The bar's been set there too.
Exactly.
There's Scheffler. We played this event back-to-back weeks, if you remember, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this starts right down the right edge. This is going to be perfect, I do believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I couldn't walk it down there and place it any better. Wow.
And he is. How's that, Frank?
Come on, baby.
He's on top. We'll see for how long. Scottie Scheffler's second at the first.
That's just like the world #1 does out here. He can be aggressive with. It broke pretty good, but I thought maybe he'd give it a little bit more gas than that.
Tap in 4 for Scheffler.
To right and then right to left at the end.
Greens are 13-ish on the stemp meter, so they're quick. Back to the second hole here, and Scheffler cleaning up for par. Problem, putted good yesterday. He's been gaining shots.
Yeah. He is riding that win. This is perfect right down the middle.
Very nice, very nice.
Some players have actually tried to drive it down the left towards the par 3 tee. His eyes are definitely looking left.
Yep.
Considering what we just saw before, that is an incredible shot.
We should have learned something from Ludwig's putt.
We did.
Textbook. Really are playing to that front part of the green.
That's right where he's looking. I mean, that's just exactly what you're supposed to do there, Kurt.
Yep. Yeah, they debated that 5-iron, and they stuck with the 6, and it was the right club.
And this is an uphill putt, moving left to right. Tough to gauge what it does when it loses speed.
Well, most of the players have done something similar to that. They're under-reading it both on.
But you just feel like your body's not quite as stable, so you just got to convince yourself to stay down.
Yeah. Continues to stroke the ball well, though.
Exactly what he's done, right up the right center.
Yeah, the down breeze takes the driver out of the hand. He can still reach from there.
There's the FedEx Cup leader.
259. This is a 3-iron. Just at the right corner of the green. Yeah, that's right where you want to leave it there, Frank.
Full width of the green to work with. Only one player has actually kept it on this.
Scottie Scheffler is for the outright lead.
Yeah, this has got to be outside the hole, moving right.
Tiger said it early in the week at Valhalla. If he putts poorly, he still contends. If he putts decently, he wins. If he putts great.
Watching it carefully. Let's see. Yep, just does catch the right side of the fairway, so that's good shape. Probably a 210 club for him, wouldn't it, Smiley?
Oh yeah, this is some strong breeze. He's flighting it down too, and it's so good looking.
Scheffler with this downhiller for birdie.
Yeah, very quick. And asked Scottie if he's ever hit 5-iron in this hole. He said, never a chance. No, we're just hitting wedges.
Pretty darn good putt. It's just going downhill so quick. Tough to keep it on line the whole way. Par is a really good score there at the 6th hole today.
For a short game. Leading by 1.
This is up the left side. Should be in between those bunkers.
Well, that is the first fairway he's missed today. He's hit every fairway and every green.
266 left, Rich. He's trying to hit a spinny cut back into this in off the right breeze. And boy, he's got it on line if it's enough.
Not quite.
It should just kick out a little left. He has to adjust for that. Being a little high on the face. Chance to get to 8 under.
Tons of left, right here.
Only 2/3 of the way through the season, Rich. His worst finish is tied 17.
Was at the American Express. It's the only time 12 starts he's been outside the top 10.
Just a low ball flight, but just a little bit left of it.
It's another solid strike. Just whatever's required, Frank. Wins out of the right, he cuts it back up into it.
Turn left. This is going to be entering from his standpoint. Right center.
Almost. A little more pace, and that might have gone for Scottie. He will stay leading by just one.
Plays with such patience. You know, you could get frustrated. He had a chance to get home and two on the last hole.
That was right out of the center of the face, Frank.
He's coming back on that tower. Center cut again.
Sounded a little heavy, but seems to be just fine. What do I know?
He gets the number right so often.
12th hole, all they want today. Now at the 9th, Scheffler 8 under par.
That
Turns in -3.
That front nine was like a clinic, Rich.
Just surgical.
That's just what he does. That's the shot shape he likes with the driver. He can hit it further than he does. Ooh.
This is a big pull.
Whoopsie. Oh my God.
I mean, just about as good as you can do. I didn't think you'd keep it on the green curve, but he did.
It's close, but he did it. Right in the middle.
Kurt, how do you beat that?
I mean, if he starts putting like that, I'm not sure you can beat him.
He's cutting this towards the fairway bunkers out to the right. Looks like it stayed in that first cut. Should be just fine for a layup. He's tugged this a little bit.
He sure did over there near where Hovland was. There is that creek that runs down the right side in the layup area as well.
Yeah, probably so. That's about right.
He debated gap wedge and pitching wedge.
Just out to the right.
Oh,
Man.
There is a bunker there.
Tricky putt. And he hit it hard too.
Sure did. Looked like he was playing a little left to right break, and he's got work left.
He sure does.
Ooh.
That was close there.
See it with our tracer by TrackMan.
Good shot. Really good shot. So you'd be aiming.
Gets over a little slope and tries to straighten out a little bit. (10, 11, 12). Everything's been at the outside of 3 feet for par.
At least he gets a downwind hole now.
I gave that one the full treatment, but I think it's too far left.
Yeah, it didn't cut. And boy, that ball settled in the rough over there.
Goodness, that only went about 50 yards.
Wow.
And he's a strong boy too, Kurt.
Yeah, that
That's how
lie.
bad that lie is.
He's going to have to keep grinding. He has that for par. Scheffler for par at 13.
He hit this hard.
It's 2 bogeys now for him in the last 3 holes. Airfield and the wind, they're winning today.
Can't be anything more than a 4-iron here, Frank, and up the left side. This is going to be a nice angle.
He's going to get back to Scheffler golf.
But it's, you know, when you get conditions like this with the golf course is firm and you get wind, and we don't have a lot of wind around Central Ohio, but we have some today, and you know, some guys are handling it and some guys aren't, and that's just the way it goes.
Scottie Scheffler. No. Not quite back on track, but still tied for the lead.
Right back down the same. I don't care where his right foot goes. You know, that's, we all have little idiosyncrasies, and his happens to be that. But that must allow him to bring those hands in close to his body.
He's got it cut and just left of it.
This should run to the hole. What a shot this is. He almost fell down there. Ended up pretty good.
I know Jack would make this one.
Yeah, so did Scheffler. Back to 8 under and 2-shot lead.
It's an 8-iron out to the right for Scottie.
It was actually the draw follow through. He's trying to bring it in the other direction. How did you tell yourself, as Scottie has today, in the middle of the round when that was happening?
Well, yeah, I just said, be patient, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to make mistakes, and when you make mistakes, if you get upset with them, you're going to make more mistakes. Just can't do it.
Who were the great writers, Jack, that you relied on, 40, 50 years ago? Ken, obviously.
Oh, you can sit down and talk about
Bogey.
anything.
This is on a great line, Kurt. Splitting the fairway.
Yep, no way that's missing the fairway.
Looks like that 55 hold shot to me.
There's the problem. Smiley in there trying to learn how to do that. Now Scheffler. Tell you what, he handled that with ease, Jack. During the commercial we were in, you said, "Oh, he'll get that up and down," and you were dead on.
Yeah, let's just go make it. Be patient. Just knock it in. Now we're on to the 18th hole. 4 is out of the way.
Trying to sling this on a similar line to Ludwig. Clean contact, turning towards the hole. Beauty.
Oh, you could hear Ted Scott say beauty. Still managed to get it hole high. Might as well.
That's best in the world right there. Best through 36. And Frank, that's a 3-shot lead going to the weekend.
Yeah, scary.
Come and get me.
Scary proposition for all those behind him right now.
No, he's got to dig it out. This is where those high hands come into effect right here. That one's going to need a bounce, Frank.
And he got it too. Well thought out, well played.
For him, that he does belong amongst elite players.
He played John Rahm in the singles and won that match that year. Good start. Was in trouble off the tee. Still makes the easiest of fours. He taps that in.
You see his pants blowing a bit.
Go, Scottie! Pick it up, Shep!
Perfect. Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, left side of the fairway. Shouldn't be a problem there.
Coming in a little flatter. Just like that, Kurt.
That's pretty much what he had in mind. And he got the read right on a putt that a good number of players have missed to the right.
He wants a little ground draw. And that's ideal.
Top rank in the world, top points holder in the FedEx Cup, and another gem of a shot. That one slides to the edge of the green. He'll be inside of 9 feet. Not a lot in this one. Below the hole, and that one turning left to right, right into the cup.
At the 4th, Scheffler's birdied 2 of the first 3 holes. And he's going to have a great look at another one here at the 4th.
And the point of that is he's 5 ahead now. He's going to be trying to increase that to as many as possible.
Oh, got a lot of hook on it.
Stroke just a little wobbly there on the takeaway.
Par-5 coming up.
Baby fade would be ideal.
This one is dead straight up the left center.
Another fairway hit.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to play a little bit out to the right, Dottie, because of this tree that overhangs. He's got 258 all the way to the hole.
That would be 3-iron, the one that has graphite in it.
Gosh,
Well, that one is definitely headed right.
Appears to have found that bunker too.
Oh, he's caught a lot of golf ball there, Jim.
Thursday and bogeyed 11 yesterday. Let's get out to the 5th.
An uphill chip now for Scottie.
Dottie, he's made just 3 bogeys all week, and 2 of them have been on par 5s.
Yep.
This every bit of 8 feet with a little bit of movement to his left.
Only a 3-shot swing.
Oh, he's leaning a little bit. This one headed towards that right bunker.
Oh, swallowed up as well.
Just 137 yards left. He caught that very clean, and it is on a fantastic line.
Oh, say that again.
the center.
Bounce back birdie again. That's another stat he leads.
This one challenging that bunker up the left side.
Has it got enough? It does.
Right back into his face. He's pulled this. This is going to miss the green left.
Oh, that's down in there, sitting up.
Yeah, he can use that backstop that we saw Hovland have to deal with, though.
I expect this to be a big full swing and throw it way up in the air.
Yeah, he's got the face way open.
Or he's just going to land it short of the hole.
Let's see.
There's that backstop.
Here it comes.
So good.
Trevor, you called it. Ooh, hold on now.
What was that about not making six here, Jim?
I knew you were going to bring that up.
What is this wee stuff you said?
No, I think he's got this.
Oh, yeah. Uphill. Right in the heart. For the par.
Right at it. Oh, but short, Dottie.
Wow. Scottie Scheffler.
This is a pretty simple shot here, Dottie. One he expects to get up and down every time.
I like his chances.
Back-to-back holes. He's got great lies in the rough.
Just firm in the back of the hole.
That mallet has been money since he made that change.
Oh, this is left. Somehow got through those trees.
Sheesh.
That was weird.
Trying to hit the low fade and hits that smother pull.
And this one headed right.
Yeah, that one he was stuck underneath. Like he was afraid of hitting it left again.
Well, that took a very hard bounce. That's going to get through the fairway.
Fifth shot coming up from there at the ninth. Scheffler is struggling. We're back at nine. Fifth shot on the way.
That from 81 yards and needs a big bounce.
Yeah, that's quite well played. I think he was guarding against the jumper there. Long is no good.
We played with Scottie a week ago today. Trinity Forest said he shot the easiest 61 you ever saw. Playing with Jordan in that group too. But that is a 7. And suddenly he goes back into a tie for the lead.
About 305 covers the right edge of that left bunker.
That'll taste good. Right in the middle is Scottie.
That's 8-iron on the way, fading just a little left of it.
Trying to bounce back again.
Back to 10.
Trying to get that Michelin star back. Yeah, Scheffler. That's why he leads the bounce back stat.
Wind blowing left to right, Dottie, and this one is headed right.
About 308 to cover that bunker down the right.
I think he's walking back to have a look at the other side.
Well, not the easiest of layups for Scottie either.
And the lie didn't help. That ball was sitting way down. Did really good to get that across the water and find the fairway.
Got it. Managed to keep it under the hole. And Scottie Scheffler for birdie. Get back to double digits.
This is a slow one. Going to move pretty good to his left. Keep hooking.
Didn't hear you, Colt.
They never listen to me.
So 1 over for the 5s so far for Scheffler today.
Remember, though, he made eagle yesterday at 15, turned the whole round around.
168. He's hit a number of good iron shots today, Trevor, and he's pushed this one about a yard.
Wasn't that pure right there?
So good.
Here's Scheffler for birdie at 12. You better believe it.
So after the stumble at 9.
Same grip as Jack Nicklaus, an interlocking grip.
I didn't know that. You know, I'm seeing more and more players using interlocking grip.
Yeah.
Because they hit it like that.
Not because of Jack Nicklaus, because of Tiger Woods uses it too.
It's the right shape.
Should spin left.
It's going to use that slope. Beautiful shot. Once again, whole on.
Feels like order has been restored since the issues at 9.
The weakest putt he's hit today. Still, this backside has been considerably better, but he's at 10 and 12.
He felt badly for the tournament host.
He's a great kid, and it was very, very, very kind of him to do so.
At 14.
3 iron for Scottie, but just a layup. Avoided the divot holes. Turns it into a great scoring opportunity now.
Oh, he's hung this one a little right. Careful.
Be very careful. We've seen him make some really uncharacteristic mistakes today. Wouldn't be surprised to see this go in at all.
Oh, had it on line.
Sure did. So we've seen a double in this group, a triple by Scheffler. And all of a sudden now, look what that lead has done. It's back up to 4.
And people asking me questions all around the golf course on what to do.
I didn't know Nobilo played that year.
Scottie. Fairway at 15.
Well, this is fading right at it, Trevor.
Oh, boy. Yeah, eagled this hole yesterday.
Okay, little kiss off the back edge, and now working its way back close to where McIlroy's ball was earlier.
That flew a long ways. I mean, that was dead back into the wind.
Almost clipped the top of the flagstick.
Certainly has, Trevor, as we got a 15.
And this is 53 feet for eagle.
It's got to come up and over a ridge. Trevor, it just got over it.
It crept over.
He thought he left that 15 feet short.
And now it's good.
It's amazing how fast he got over it.
I don't think he remembers that.
Okay.
Got a hold its line.
It's looking good, Frank.
Wow.
Since we've been sitting here, we've seen some pretty good shots.
We have.
Three will be very good there today.
Barbara's standing right behind Frank. I think she should give him a clip across the ear for bringing that up.
Not going to mess with the right bunker. That's headed left.
Do not see that very often.
That was a little bit like 9, just not as bad.
Because I don't think he can hold the green from this rough.
Given that everything he's got.
I mean, that is so good, it's ridiculous. Came out a little soft on him, needs to hustle.
Still pretty solid. That helps.
Stone cold.
Unfazed.
Walked it in.
Which is, as you've seen many times, it's a tough two shot to get it up and down.
Yeah.
Or two putter.
Trevor, he's missed a few drives to the left with the driver, so no surprise to see him going with 3-wood.
3-wood right to left. Which is fine.
This one headed left.
Well, that's that area has been so hard to get down in two putts from there.
Nobody's played it far enough left. You got to go high up. Looks like he did.
He's the first one we've seen, but he also hit it too firm.
Got to take a seat here.
He's not the only one to 3-putt from back left of this 18th green.
That's his first 3-putt in 154 holes.
What a ride it was today. 71 in the end.
Impressive.
This one might have to go a little bit.
That's a mystery. We talk about his distance control.
That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
To bounce back at 2 as we go back to Scheffler just tapping in for his par at the first hole.
And Morikawa tapped as well. It's interesting. Morikawa probably was coming to the green thinking he could maybe pick up 1 on Scottie Scheffler or maybe even 2.
This one starts left and it needs some help here.
Yeah, we'll see if he catches a lie that he can do something with. He has that pin, you know, in the back of the green. Teddy Scott thinks it'll be okay.
That shouldn't land on the green. That needs to bounce up and then hang on. And that's pretty good, all things considered, Kurt.
Yeah, he's fine. Perfect speed, gave it a chance. Since he switched to this putter at Bay Hill, Arnold Palmer Invitational, he's gained shots every week that he's had it in the bag, which was a massive turnaround for him.
No matter, this one's up the right center.
There should be more at his back. It's coming from the northwest. No problem whatsoever there. So this will be the first day that he does not birdie the 3rd hole.
Here's Scheffler to remain at 10 under. Only player in double digits. So the fans will at least a share into the final day. He's converted 6 of 12 opportunities into wins when he was controlling the leaderboard after 3 rounds, and both he and Morikawa will find the left side. raised green. And out of that bunker, at least he was able to stop it. But still, that's going to mean a longer play. Looks like he's lining up for just a bit of break. Starts it above the cup, breaking left, and he will not make it. So that's going to be a bogey. He will drop back to 9 under. And Morikawa could really use this one. So right to left is the read.
Breeze is up from the northwest today. Dry.
Every afternoon it's got a little stronger as the days progressed.
Correct.
And he too.
That, I believe, is down the right side, trying to set an okay angle and number.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
Short grass.
1 yard closer for Scottie.
Yeah, that is pretty much the average shot of the day here.
He's at 5.
Similar line, Dottie.
Very much so. And another guy whose season's been turned around by a putter change. That was cruel.
Yes, when he putts well, he wins easily. When he putts average, he wins closely. And then when he doesn't putt well, he nearly wins.
That's exactly right. Last year, he was dead last in putting of the players who made the cut.
On Paramount Plus.
Scheffler away.
Gosh, he almost fell over there.
Had a little difficulty here yesterday. Found the right fairway bunker, but not today.
He's got to oil those shoes. They squeak.
Second straight day with 9 iron in here on a stellar line.
We harp about his distance control, but it is so good.
Even the speed on these is so predictable for him that it makes the whole plate bigger.
His first birdie of the day. Back to 10 under.
Flew that bunker yesterday.
Should be no problem down the wind today. That was
Got it again, you bet.
Yeah, just 280 over that first one. That was right into the narrowest portion.
Yeah, right into the neck.
.232 to cover the front edge. Beautiful line to start.
Not there.
Good contact always.
Times that we've seen him pull out a shot from about this distance off the green this year. Ask a lot coming out of the thick grass to do it there.
Made the left to right at the previous. Let's see what he does with the right to lefter.
Thought he made it, Trevor.
Me too. Speed was decent. Just needed a touch more break.
Snap left the last foot. So he does not.
Hole playing almost 40 yards longer than it did yesterday. That's 6 iron on the way.
Trying to hold it as he held it enough.
Had the right bat.
Okay. He's been so good at this.
Just got a lot more ball than he had anticipated, and I think a better lie than he was anticipating as well. Inside right.
That's quite poor, I gotta say.
And he was a bit aggressive with the chip because it was sitting nicely, wasn't it?
Possibly, but
a bad bogey.
Yeah,
a soft bogey.
especially you know when he hasn't taken advantage of going into the par 5-7.
Communicate with his teacher Randy Smith last night. It was a descriptive picture of what he thought happened here yesterday. Kind of a brain blank. Lesson learned. Better swing. Better choice of golf club. And concern over this lie. Both Scottie and Ted taking a really good look at it. Was sitting down a bit. That's the only play he really could have. You got to take the water out of play. About at the halfway mark.
The same read, much softer touch than Adam before him. So that'll curl around just fine.
That talking to he gave to himself after 6 worked.
Well, Morikawa goes out at 35. It's 37 for Scottie.
Second toughest hole through 3 rounds, proving to live up to its reputation again. That ball needs to come back off that slope if he has any chance.
Let's see what the feet do now that he's dug them in. A little less movement.
Well, that's the first.
Superman.
We keep saying he's special.
We've got to change that stat now. Nearly did it. That looked good.
3.5.
He's got a few edges so far today.
Great courses that Tom Weiskopf designed. Scottie Scheffler won in Phoenix twice. Tom Weiskopf designed. That down the right side, carried the bunker. Oh, he could get a little help from the path.
These shots count the same. Don't fall asleep.
Okay, wisely done. Very good call.
Good thump.
Oh, too much spin. Settle down.
Sticky lie, a little bit of a funky stance. Must fly the ball onto the putting surface.
Just a deft touch.
A shot with similarities to the Sunday hole location at Augusta. You just don't go there. Unless you're Scottie.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at this one.
Wow. I got goosebumps. That is so good.
We are going to have some sort of drama over these last 6 holes. Wow, Morikawa with only the 2nd birdie of the day at the 12th.
The corner bunker on.
With his length, he really has to be snug with that bunker, Frank.
Even that. Well, flag is on the left today.
But beyond the hole, you putt back uphill.
Almost links like there.
That's pretty special.
Wow.
Ricky knows a few things. Probably the worst putt he's hit too.
Yeah, up and out very quickly.
Unbelievable approaches.
Still leads by a single shot though.
Friskiness of the wind might not even be that.
Has played the last 5 holes better than anyone in these last few groups. He's 5 under par with Scottie Scheffler from 14 through 18 this week. You've got to land at 50 feet short and 25 feet left.
Now, 126 will cover if you care to go that aggressive of a line. That was very fortunate.
And he's in red figures. Now Scottie.
Ran beautifully through the fringe, but it's got some speed on it.
Also a good effort from that range. Just one birdie for Scottie Scheffler today. That's unusual. One over on his round. Started at 10.
Swallowed up by the bunker.
We're in the ballpark. He's got to be careful not to get too snug down the left.
Okay, so
Just barely left of the flag.
really good.
You know, I've got to try to make this putt, and you know,
Trying.
oh my gosh.
That's about the third or fourth time today.
Yeah.
He's had one that's hit the edge
Yeah,
and spun out.
I never really worried too much about what my opponent's doing. I had to do what I had to do. I think that you're the only person you can control. And
Starts exactly on that line. Wind pushing it to the right now.
Judge how it comes off of that ridge on the right.
Solid contact is the first part of the equation. That's going to have to go, Trevor.
Very timid.
Yeah, got to believe that was hit on the bottom of the club face.
And does it again.
Has a 3-shot cushion on 4th place in 3rd himself as we watch Scottie.
Now in the position where 4 good golf swings could get the job done.
That's what he has to do, Dottie. So well said. My mentor, the great Peter Thompson, said, don't worry about hitting balls, son.
Well, that's high enough that it has a chance.
And a popular miss because you're trying to land it just on to keep it in the middle of the green.
Pullable. Oh my.
Did a little bit better job than Adam Hadwin just ahead of him, but the same sort of result. Kind of chubby. Broke across the front of the hole, and that's a bogey for Scheffler. So a bogey for Scottie there at the 71st. Will a par up the last be enough for his 5th win of the season?
Hanging a little.
That's the kick that Morikawa desired. In the fairway for our leader.
High and turning toward the hole, Trevor.
Easy. Pops it. That's no gimme.
Gosh, it landed so soft, Jim.
For his 5th and 8 turns. Yes! Scottie Scheffler has won the tournament. He knows the handshake is coming. Collins says, you go first. And here it comes.
Thanks. Yeah, you made this place burgle today. I was all the time. Thanks. And then you struggle with the few different things. You get it done when you have to get it done.
Goes done, yes. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks.
Happy to have you. Wonderful to have you as our winner.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Well, thanks for a great tournament. Appreciate it. We'll see you up there.
The meeting of, many would say, the greatest, not the co-greatest. And here we go. Now the hug.
Say, way to go, Daddy. I love you.
Let's go.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. Watch another video right here.